guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is a day that is far too long overdue. So as most of you know, if you're not brand new to our channel, I have a Camaro SS 2019 SS1LE, and we put a Whipple on it, Whipple Supercharger, the 2.9 liter, and then about 6 months ago, I took it to a tuner here in Central Florida. I won't name names, and it has not been right ever since. I wasn't sure if it was just I needed to get used to the tune, or if I need to get used to the car, that it was now supercharged. I know the car is super torquey anyway, and then when you throw a top mount supercharger on there, root style, on top, it makes it even more torquey. But as I've explained repeatedly to all of our car friends, oh, you just need to get used to it. Oh, yep, that's a root mount supercharger. That's a top mount supercharger. That's how those go. That's how it goes with a supercharger. No, this is more than that. This is something is not right in the tune. I'm good. First and second gear, I'm good up to about 2,500 RPMs. And then at 2,500 RPMs, I have to absolutely back off the throttle to approximately, I would say probably 30% throttle. Stay there, barely accelerating, but accelerating nonetheless, until I get to about 3,000 RPMs. And then I can do whatever I want to the throttle. And then I pretty much, in order not to have to do that again throughout my driving course, I have to stay at about 3,000 RPMs or above. If I drop below 3,000 RPMs, it starts all over again. I have to back off the throttle, get to 3,000. It's a disaster. If I don't do that, if I don't back off the throttle and get to 3,000 and then proceed, what will happen is the car bucks and jerks and surges, and I don't know what it is in my little pea brain. It feels like it's something to do with throttle body, but it doesn't happen any other time. It's just mostly first and second gear, but it's always between 2,500 RPMs and just like 2,900 RPMs. So anyway, I've driven it like that. Not a ton because it drives me crazy, but I've driven it like that off and on for the last 6 months. To be completely honest with you, just trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to do, because I was to the point, and I'm actually still to the point, that today's kind of my last ditch effort. If it does not, I'm going to have the car retuned by someone else today. And we're doing all street tuning. So I'll be driving the car, he'll be tuning it, and then making changes as we go, so that we can dial it in for me. Very personalized. If this doesn't work, the Whipple's coming off. I'm putting the car back to as close back to stock as I can, because I really enjoyed my car stock. I should have, at this point, if we can't get this done, I should have left it alone. And that's what I'll be doing, is I'll be putting it back to stock and leaving it alone, because I really enjoyed my car. I did the supercharger just because I wanted just a little more when I put my foot down. That was it. I wanted a little more when I put my foot down. I never intended on this car, and I know Marty says it all the time, and he's totally full of crap, but his cars are, he says, oh, they're not meant to be race cars, blah, 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 and then he ends up racing it, not necessarily racing it, but like making it to where he could race the damn thing just about. But I truly did not want a race car, and I told the tuner that has tuned it now twice, I told him that I did not want a race car. I want it to be a very fun, fast car when I want it to be fast, but otherwise I told him my absolute emphasis was on drivability. I need to be able to drive the car, because I knew this would happen. If I was not comfortable driving the car, I'm not going to drive it. And so now I have a very expensive car sitting in my, to me, very expensive to me, car sitting in my driveway that I really don't drive all that much. Marty harasses me about it. You got to drive your car. You got to drive your car. I know, but I hate driving it. It's not comfortable. So hopefully this will be the last time that I drive it and I feel this way about it. When I take it this morning, an hour and a half to where I have to go, hopefully the drive back will be much more fun and much more pleasant as far as what I'm wanting out of that car. So otherwise, yeah, there's going to be a Whipple for sale. So you guys will know by the end of this video if there is a Whipple for sale or not. Watch. That's not me. That's the stupid car. And then the only alternative, it'll probably do it here too. Yep. The only alternative is to keep it above 3,000. So, because otherwise, if I drop below 3,000, because this slow ass truck in front of me is pissing me off, and then I eventually have to go again, the better alternative is to downshift into second instead of staying here in third, because it's going to do it again. Alright guys, so update to this video is not going to be a conclusion. We are not going to make a decision. So just to clarify, we're back home. I didn't film much over there because the new tuner, I didn't know how he necessarily felt about being on camera. So I just wanted him to do what he needed to do, fix everything he needed to fix, and get it straight, not worry about what I was doing. And I didn't want to have to worry about filming and all that. So anyway, back home, and he has fixed 2 out of the 3 main issues. Top end's not hesitating or anything like that anymore. When I'm wide open throttle, it was doing that before. I didn't know exactly what the problem was, so I was hesitant to push it since it was giving me a little hesitation. We got no hesitation wide open throttle anymore. Secondly, my pops are back. I got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pops. But the third and the biggest problem, which is that throttle surge that I was getting, he looked at it every which way possible, and we were not able to figure out why it's doing. We found it, but basically what's happening is when the throttle position sensor is reading me at about 35 to 40% throttle, it all of a sudden just kind of out of nowhere goes from 40 to 100. And when it does that, it shoots my boost up to about 16 to 17 psi when my max is supposed to be like 10 or 11 pounds psi. Even at wide open throttle, I'm only getting 8 to 10 pounds of boost, which is what I want. That's the whole plan, because I don't intend on this car being a full race car. So I just want it to be fast and fun. But there's absolutely no reason. Sorry, apparently it's a very busy day on our street today. So, but anyway, there's absolutely no reason that it should be shooting up exactly what I said I felt like it was doing, like a surge. It should not be surging like that. We still have some things left. He went ahead and touched up the rest of the tune, and I'll put all his information down in the links below, down in the description below. I mean, I'll put all his information there. He was absolutely fantastic, and I mean, if there was anything he possibly could have done to try and figure out anything remotely possible in this tune that's causing it, he did it. We put a bunch of stuff back to stock. We put a bunch of stuff back on the Whipple tune. I mean, we literally did it every configuration you can think of, and this is not in the tune. After his diligence, I feel confident in saying this is not in the tune. I don't know exactly what it is. Marty and I have deemed, just theoretically, we're not sure, but we have deemed that we think it might be the throttle body. So we're going to change out the throttle body. May or may not change out the wastegate depending on what we get from the throttle body. Just depends on how that goes to see if we do any further. But if you guys have any ideas on what could be causing it, what could be happening, and I've got some screenshots to kind of explain what the problem is, and I'll put those here. But if you guys have any ideas, please put it in the comments. I'm open to ideas and thoughts of, you know, what could possibly be happening or what I can do to fix it. Because I really don't want to get rid of the Whipple, but I'm not willing to take a chance on a I don't know, $5,000-$6,000 Whipple blowing up my several more $1,000 car. I don't know what else to do outside of just taking off the Whipple. So I really don't want to do that. So I'm open to suggestions and ideas and thoughts, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about what the car sounds like, because I'm gonna, you know, tag that little couple clips that we got on the way home. I'll put those in the end here, so just keep watching until the very end and you'll be able to hear how amazing this car sounds now. So I still got to work on the exhaust a little bit, but as far as the pops and the growls and the just, it's getting there. We're finally getting there. So yeah, we should hopefully be starting to see a lot more of this car on the channel, because I think we might be getting some of the bugs worked out, and I hope this throttle body is the fix, because I really don't want to have to take the Whipple off. I like the Whipple. I like the way it feels. I like the way the car sounds, and the way the power it has, and the way that it puts me back in the seat even more than it ever used to. But I'm not willing to blow up my engine. And Marty assures me that that's not going to be the case, but we all know I've done that before, and it wasn't even anywhere remotely close to this situation. So I'm leery. So anyway, keep watching all the way to the end, listen to all the pops and all that good stuff, and let me know what you think. And like I said, if you have any suggestions on how we might maybe fix this problem, I'm open. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.